I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Let's meet your classmates. Here's Alicia.
Let's go.
Louis.
All right.
George.
Yes.
Juliet.
Cool.
And Jeremy.
Woohoo.
Okay, let's get our player out here.
I'm very excited to be here.
All right, let me tell you how to play the game. Up on the board are going to be 10 subjects. Questions range from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. If you do answer all 10 questions correctly, we give you an opportunity to answer an additional grade school question, and if you get it right, you'll win $1 million. Remember, if at any point the pressure gets to be too high, you can take the money that you've bankrolled up to that point, and you can drop out of our little school. Like I said, your classmates are taking the same test as you, so if you get stumped, you can cheat off of them in a couple of different ways. First, you can peek at their answer. You can choose to go with it or go with your own. It's up to you. Or you can copy your classmate's answer, in which case you have to go with whatever they guess. Finally, you have a save, which kicks in automatically if you guess wrong, but your classmate is right. You can only use each cheat once, and when they're gone, you won't be able to get any help from your classmates for the rest of the game, so use them wisely. Now remember, if the test gets too tough, you can walk away at any time and take the money and run. But before you do that, you have got to tell the world that you are not smarter than a fifth grader. Are you willing to accept those terms?
You bet.
Then
Let's get this thing started then. It's time to decide which one of these young scholars you want to be your classmate.
Over here.
All right, let's bring
I'm
up
going to
Louis.
pick Louis.
Cool.
Let's see the list of subjects for this game. Math, English, U.S. geography, science, spelling, reading, physical science, animal science, social studies, U.S. history. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
Let's start with U.S. Geography, second grade.
Okay, for $1,000, here's the question.
In terms of land area, what is the second smallest U.S. state? Rhode Island is the
Your
smallest.
classmate is now locked in.
Delaware, I believe, we're clocking
Locking in.
2, so we're gonna lock in Delaware.
You are now locked in. Now, where I come from, they call that a right answer.
All right.
Of only 2,500 square miles.
Which subject do you want?
English.
Okay, the $2,000 question is...
Which author wrote the railway series about talking trains that live on an island?
Lewis locked in his answer.
I was
very
talking
quickly.
about this in a previous episode.
I feel good about it.
Audrey, I'm
Locking
gonna
in,
lock
Jeff.
that in.
Okay, there it is.
Specifically,
Your
Thomas and
answer's
Friends from
locked
my
in.
childhood. I miss it so much.
You've got $2,000.
Woohoo!
It's time to decide which one of these young scholars you want to be your classmate.
Over here.
I heard Alicia.
I'm going to go with Alicia.
Yes.
Pick another subject.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Thomas and Friends when I was a kid. Ah, good memories. Anyway, let's do spelling.
Okay, the $5,000 question is, how many of the letter S do you find in the word Mississippi?
Mississippi. So, there's two S's.
Your classmate is now locked in.
You find 4 S's in the word. So lock it in.
Okay, I'm locking in my answer.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You've got $5,000.
Yes!
It's a word that's often fun to spell at parties. I did not know that.
Pick your next subject.
Yeah, considering it's a really long state name, too. Anyway, let's do physical science now.
Okay,
Okay,
this
let's
next
do math
question
then.
is worth $10,000.
Which of the following does not belong to this group?
Alicia locked in her
27.
answer very
Lock it in.
quickly.
Locking in.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in.
Wasn't highlighted on physical science
You've got $10,000.
when I clicked, so that's why
Yes!
I did math.
It's time to call a new classmate to the podium.
Ooh, ooh.
Aren't you?
It's you and me, Juliet.
Yeah, I wanted to save math for the next question,
Yeah.
but oh well.
Pick another subject.
All right, let's do the subject. Well, actually, before we do
What
that,
do you think I should pick?
Well, I think I'm good at social studies.
All right, that's good to know.
Just social studies, huh? All right, we'll do that then.
Okay, you get this next question right, and you leave with
Which of the following
$25,000 no
pioneer
matter
trails
what happens the
was
rest
the
of the game.
Transcontinental Railroad built upon?
Juliet has locked in her answer.
I think we had a similar question on the Transcontinental Railroad and got it wrong. It was Mormon Trail after going with Freedom Trail. I think it said what was inspired the Freedom Trail. But yeah, now I think
Okay,
it is time.
I'm
for
locking in my
Freedom
answer.
Trail. So we're gonna lock that
There you go. You're locked in. That's
in.
not the right answer.
Aw,
And of course it isn't.
you're kidding. Oh, no.
It's always not the Freedom Trail.
Let's see if your
say
classmate
Freedom
knows this
Trail as
stuff
well?
any better than you do. And the fifth graders have
California
done it
Trail.
again.
Woo!
The Freedom Trail is the only trail I remember.
You've got $25,000.
So now
guess you're
guaranteed
not quite
25,000
finished
no
with us
matter
yet.
what happens now.
You're awesome. Thank you.
The well-mapped and often traveled Oregon, Mormon, and California trails. Yeah, that was the correct answer to that
Let's
other
pick a
question from
subject.
the other episode. Now we're going to do the subject that I wanted to do 2 questions ago.
No matter
Physical
what
science.
happens, you've got $25,000. It's almost like a freebie question because if you get it wrong, the worst thing that can happen to you
What does the
is you
symbol
walk away
represent?
with the exact amount of money that you have right now. Your classmate is locked in.
That looks like a cold front. Alright, we're going to lock it in.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
All right, your answer's locked in. You're going for $50,000. Nope.
No.
Oh, no.
Show us the correct answer, please.
Occluded front. Wow. I guess. Well, unfortunately,
I'm sorry, but you have
flunked
flunked out of school.
But
I can't believe what a moron I am.
$25,000 from earlier.
All right, it is time to say those 8 magic words. I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Thank you for being
At
with
least
us,
we
too.
did
We'll see you
get
next
further
time
this
on
time.
Are You
But we'll
Smarter
be
Than
back
a Fifth
tomorrow to
Grader?
try again.
Bye-bye, everybody.